Welcome to An Exile. Given the Democrat Party runs the media, or the media is 100% Democrats, the biggest threat to them is anyone that will pierce a little hole in their narrative and let all the gas out.
How worried should Americans be about China spying on them here at home?
And what do you mean specifically, Peter?
She asks, "What do you mean?" But she clearly knows. She's not making eye contact. She's looking down. "What do you mean specifically, Peter?" She gives him an answer that's as long as War and Peace, meaning she's fully prepared. She knows exactly what he's talking about.
Well, there were the Chinese spy balloons, and now there are these Chinese spy cranes.
Spy cranes, like a whooping crane, big giant wings flying around, probably mechanical. They have a little chip in their head, GPS, cybernetic spy cam for an eye where they can surveil things.
The Wall Street Journal is comparing them to Trojan horses in use at 80% of U.S. ports.
Oh, the ports, like the big cargo spy cranes. Sorry, I'm stupid.
So let me first say that what the American people could be assured of is that this president is going to protect them.
I'm feeling sure Biden's going to protect me. You know, like he would build a great southern wall to protect us.
And making sure that we put our national security first when it comes to anything that they feel could threaten that.
Anything you feel could threaten you, we've got you covered, whatever it is. I didn't even see Chinese spy cranes on the map, and whatever it is, we got you covered. We're ahead of it. All those train derailments, we knew. We're on it. From the people who brought you the porous southern border, whatever you're afraid of, we'll protect you.
And the president has shown that. He's shown that over and over again.
He's shown that he gets in fights with staircases and loses regularly.
So on the cranes, don't have any comment on that specific reporting. I would refer you to the Department of Transportation.
Oh, Pete Buttigieg.
And the Department of Defense.
Oh, the Department of Defense that are spying on American citizens, okay?
Who've been tasked with Congress to study this particular issue. The National Security Council, in close coordination with the Department of Homeland Security and Department of Defense, Coast Guard, and members of the Intelligence Committee have been actively working to address potential cyber vulnerabilities across the marine transportation system.
She took a breath. Holy moly. I hate to interrupt your reading of the phone book.
This includes enhanced coordination across the federal government and engagement with key stakeholders in the maritime industry. And just last month, the administration issued a worldwide maritime port vulnerabilities advisory underscoring the potential threats posed by foreign manufactured port equipment. So
now she's just grinding out sausage. She's just throwing in the meat, some pork, some rat meat. We're making some sausage.
Again, this is something that the president takes very seriously, and will always take action to make sure we protect our national security.
Rat meat. The Port of Foreign Manufacturing and Foreign Equipment Bureau.
And if this is a Department of Transportation lead, does Secretary Buttigieg have experience?
Yes, Secretary Buttigieg has more experience than anyone. In fact, he went to college. He got his master's. No, he got a terminal degree. He got his doctorate in Chinese spy cranes. As a matter of fact, he knows everything there is to know about spy cranes. He's written 400 papers. He's published them in journals. In fact, he built one.
It's not just the Department of Transportation. It's also the Department of Defense.
And that's the best defense is just going, look, it's not just the Department of Transportation. And everyone's going like, whew. Hopefully someone else is involved besides Buttigieg. I'm Doug in Exile.